What's up, guys? It's a Sunday morning. I'm going to do a little mail call first to start the intro to this video. One wild Camaro SS, a fellow brother from up north. And if you guys haven't checked this channel out, you should. This man is living the dream that most of us have. And kudos and God bless him, because that is so friggin' awesome. This man has a shop to die for. He has a stable of vehicles to die for. And he's a really cool guy. He's down to earth. And he's just got some awesome rides. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And the motors that he has sitting around his shop, I wish I could be a hoarder like that. Just incredible. So check him out. Angelo. One wild Camaro SS. Just picked up a 68 Chevelle. I think got a 427 in it. And he ran it on a dyno and put out some pretty good numbers. I think he's going to make it put out a lot more than that. So check him out. Really cool guy. Really cool channel. And yeah. So thanks a lot. I appreciate the sticker. And I'm glad that you got mines. And I'm on the old Donkey Kong arcade machine. So that's pretty cool. Guess who I have? Guess who I have in the garage today? Guess who I have? I get Sassy and McGeggus. Molly, get over here. Come on. Come on, sit down. Sit down, Molly. Molly, sit. Good girl. Good girl. You gonna give me a paw? Wanna give me a paw? Molly, give me a paw. Give me a paw. She won't do it because Sassy keeps getting in the way. So we got some love doggies here. They've been messing around in the garage. Now they want to go back in the house. It's raining out. It's nasty out. Remnants of that Matthew. I hope everybody made it out okay. Some of you guys live down in the Carolinas, in the Georgia area, in the Florida area. Hope everything worked out for you. That was a lot of rain. That was a lot of wind. A lot of damage on TV. And alright, so we did a mail call. Now we're going to do sort of a rant. Living up in the Northeast Massachusetts area, to acquire parts for these old cars, it's getting this slim pickings. But there still are some parts. There still are some junkyards that carry these cars. Not necessarily the early 70s, but I mean 70 to 81 pretty much is the window for a lot of the bolt-on parts. They're pretty much the same throughout. I mean, the only things that really change are the fenders, sail panels, stuff like that, grills. But I had started working on the windshield wiper assembly here, the bracket assembly, and I dug them out. And when I got to getting and realized that this right here is essentially missing the knurl that accommodates the windshield wiper. And I wouldn't know if they sell just that part, because it seems like there's a hole there that maybe you do an aftermarket thing where you can pop it onto this spline, and maybe there's a set screw. Anyway, so I figured I was going to go into one of these junkyards. The one I usually go to was closed. They've been closed for some time already. Always on Saturdays, that's when I can get there. So I knew of another junkyard, and I went to it and told the guy what I wanted, and kind of quoted me something substantial for this. So I know I could go and get it brand new, and what he quoted me was almost brand new. So he started hemming and hawing about shipping would cost you more if you were to get it new, and how bad of a customer I was that I jawed him down. But I did anyway, so I paid 40 bucks for this assembly. And I essentially stole it. I stole it from him. So that's my rant. I mean, I understand you have a place that you have to maintain, but as long as that junkyard's been there, that property's probably been paid for quite some time. I know you have overhead, and it's a business, but still, try not to rape the customers that are going in for these little fiddly bits, because if I wasn't going to show up and buy this, I don't think anybody would have, because that car would probably rot there with that in it. So that's that. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean them up. I'm going to try to get paint on them today. It's not really a good day for painting. Also, I've been working on the bullet mirror brackets, and it wasn't quite working out. As you can see, I got that one sitting on the car now, and it's kind of, you can see the angle of Bertha versus the angle of Bubba, and that's a bracket that I pulled off the yellow door that I had, and it doesn't quite match. So I ordered a new set of brackets for it, and new gaskets. You have the gasket that has a step up, so it kind of makes everything look nice. So we're waiting for that, and Dave, Stroke Firebird, was more than kind enough too. He offered a windshield washer motor and 2 horns for the car, since he's doing drag racing now with the bird. He's actually doing quite well. Looks good going up the track. Makes me kind of want to get a drag car now. But yeah, he's offered me that, and I accepted it, and I can't believe how you guys are just helping out here. It's like, it's unbelievable. I feel like I'm not doing my part. I gotta stop seeing if somebody needs stuff. I could help them out too, pay it forward. And so once we get the motor in there, I can actually get the windshield wipers in, and we can wire the switch and get them working, and get the horns working, and then it's just carpet and weather stripping and the buff and cut, and we're done. Some fine tuning, and we're done. Yeah, we're gonna do some trim too. I gotta clean that up. So getting to the end. So we're gonna clean this up. I'm gonna use the wire wheel, and we're gonna clean all the aluminum up and clean the steel up, and we'll see if we can throw some paint on this, and maybe get it installed in the car. Probably won't be able to get it today because the weather's just not conducive, but we're gonna try. Alright guys, so I'll bring you back when I'm got this cleaned up. Alright, say bye, Sassy. You wanna go upstairs? You wanna go upstairs? Yeah? You wanna go upstairs? Alright, let's go. Come on. Alright, go upstairs. Go drive mom nuts. Go drive mom nuts. Oh, glasses gotta go on too. Come on, babies. Sassy. Sassy. Go on. Molly, go upstairs. Sassy, go upstairs. Molly. Molly. Go upstairs. Molly. 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 Molly Bear, come on. Molly Bear. Get your nose out of that. Molly Bear. Go upstairs. Go on. Go. Alright, we're in paint. I use an arsenal of things. I use the wire wheel. I use the wire wheel on a drill. This was actually the main tool that I used, was this wire brush. It's all pitted, but it's going to be inside the cowl, and at least it's got paint on it. I taped off all the aluminum housings there with the white blades attached. This will be below the cowl too, so you just see this little stud. I fixed the bolt here that attaches to the windshield wiper motor itself. What I did is I just cannibalized this one. I punched it through. Now we have the wipers I have to address. I'm starting to clean them up. I gotta file this down. Looks like they were hitting the hood, whatever car it was on. Hopefully not this one, but we'll see. I might have to file this down to get these deep scratches out. And this one has the spring and the clip. This one doesn't have one, so I have to devise something. I gotta get a spring and get that working. So what we're going to do is just going to take the screen off the cowl, and I got the bolts all cleaned up. I wire wheeled them, and I just clear coated them just for I didn't want to paint them black. I don't think they were painted black anyways. They look like they were rusted through. So we just cleaned them up. We're going to pop it in now, and we'll be set. This will be actually installed. And I don't think I have to get into the cowl other than to hook this up, and that will be done. I can actually put the screws down. So we're going to do that now. We're going to install it on the car and bring it back when it's in. Alright, we're in. And like Flynn. So essentially things working. I had to oil up all the sockets, the ball and sockets. I'm still getting a little bit of a but it's working itself out. So here, if you put a little resistance on it, it goes away. So maybe with the windshield wipers on it, I think it will eliminate that sound. Sounds like Chewbacca. Alright, so we're going to put the screen back in, the cowl screen. I'm not going to screw it down because I once again put the wiper motor in. And that's also coming from Dave, Stroke Firebirdable. He is he's donating it to the ride, which I appreciate. I was going to go out and get one. They were $75, but he offered, and you never look a gift horse in the mouth. So I got a lot of people help me out with this ride, so very cool. And if I see anybody working on something and I have it and I'm not going to use it, I'm going to send it out to you too. So alright, so I had a mail call. One Wild Camaro SS. Check them out, real cool, good stuff. We had a rant about some of these junkyards. They think they have gold and it's really rust, and but it is what it is. It's in. We have windshield wipers to clean up and fix, and like fiddly bits, just small things. And then once I get that motor in, I can wire it, and when I get the mirror brackets in too, I can get them set, trim, cop it. And I had a question. Any guys who do upholstery, if there anybody who does upholstery and watches my videos, being a dummy, not quite a dummy, but they'll just call me not smart. When I had built these door panels, I used 1/4" Luan, and as you can see, the track actually has to go up on the clips, but the spline is way back, so my handles won't quite fit. So are there spline extensions with a set screw that you can, just for this application, if you need to add in a little much, you know, on your door panels, do they have extensions for this? Does anybody know? Essentially it's just an extension. It's probably about another 1/2 inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch with a set screw on the side. I know in the plumbing business, when we have say somebody builds a wall out and they have the shower valve or a tub valve way in the wall, now they actually sell spline extensions with a set screw in brass, but I don't know if they would sell this style. I don't know what type of spline it is. How would you figure out what the spline is? So if I get that, I can actually extend this out, and then the crank will go on fairly uneventful. I won't have any problem with it just rubbing all the stuff off. I know there's a gasket that goes here around, a little plastic washer, so it doesn't allow it, but this is really, I really built this out because it's 1/4" Luan plus the foam plus the vinyl. So if anybody, do you know if I can get this, or if that's something that has to be custom made? Any answer, any input, anything would be greatly appreciated, so I can get the door panels going. I'm gonna dig out the hardware for the window tracks and get the windows put in too, and cut and buff. I don't know, I'd like to cut and buff with the windows in and everything watertight, because I'm going to use a lot of water and I don't want to get in here and ruin all this stuff. So I'd rather just close everything up tight and start cutting and buffing outside with everything kind of sealed off in here. And the headline is still up and Bones is still being antisocial. You, I don't know. Why'd I put up with you? Maybe because you don't eat a lot. Alright, so this is Mark from the second gen. Once again, thanks Dave. Personally, I want to thank him for helping me out. You didn't have to do it, but I do appreciate it. It's awesome. And Angelo, thank you for the sticker. And thank everybody who watches, comments, and subscribes, and who's, you know, new subscriptions I've been getting, and the people who've been just through this long, arduous process. It's been almost 5 years of me getting this car together, and we're getting to the end of it. So I'd like to thank everybody for staying on board. I hope I didn't bore you. And once it's done, I don't know. Maybe that 80 Camaro is going to get wheeled in here. We're going to start working on that with Justin. So Mark in the second gen. Enjoy your weekend. I hope everybody also who's down in the southern states there of Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas, I hope you all made it out alright. And be safe and be well. Alright. Have a nice week, and we'll be seeing you. Peace.